So we're heading off to day 3 of the parks, and today we got some fidgets from officeplayground.com, and we're going to test them out in line just because, you know, kids have a rough time waiting in line, and if you have sensory issues or different things from foster adoption, even worse. So we're going to test this one out today. Jasmine has a squishy octopus, and Matthew actually has back there has another one that we got from Office Playground we're going to try. What do you have? Which one do you have? You have
the one that can transform.
You got
like
claws.
this.
Yep, and they get transformed.
And then they can do this.
They can do what?
Then they can do, ta-da, it's a pea. I made this.
I can move it around, I can squish it, it's like very jiggly. And you can also make it into a bracelet.
So yeah, she's been having fun making it into a bracelet and just squishing it and stuff like that. So, what do you think, Jasmine? Do you like this better than the block fidget?
It's an A.
It's an A? Better than a block fidget, huh? Why do you... Okay, so what do you think of that one, Jasmine?
Very squishy, and watch this, just...
So do you like this one or the Tangle better?
This one is so squishy.
This little octopus guy that you can squish around, you can pull his legs and stuff that Jasmine had, she really liked it. Said it got an A+, but I don't know if you can see it. Squishy has sprung a leak. See that little crack there? And he's like leaking all over me now, so we're at home, fine, we can deal with it, but we're in an amusement park right now and we're trying to use it for the lines. That doesn't cut it because now I got wet all over my hand and I don't have anywhere to really put it, so so here's kind of what I'm thinking about the fidgets so far that we've been testing out at Universal. We had these blocks that you can kind of twist and maneuver and wait in line. We have one of our kiddos that really likes it. They like making shapes with them, and it really kept him busy and entertained in line, so I really like this. And the thing I like about it too is it's so small it can fit in your pocket while you're in line, so if you're gonna get on the ride, you just shove it back in your pocket and you're ready to go. And then you can take it out and give it to a kid so that if they're bored or they need something to do, you just pass it off to them real quick. So this one is very awesome. We got this at officeplayground.com. Actually, that's where we got all of these fidgets. And I want to say it was only like somewhere between $2 and $5, so not bad at all. Great investment, made of wood and stretchy elastic string through the middle. It's held up really well during this trip for kids waiting in line. The other thing that we have is we got a hairy tangle, and I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but you just kind of move it around. I have enjoyed this because I can just walk around and maneuver it. You don't really make shapes or anything with it. It's just something to do with your hands to get the nervous energy out. Our kids have been bored with it, and it's hard to get our kids to use it because they're wanting to make shapes. And it's just something that you just kind of use to get the nervous energy out and you feel, and it doesn't engage their sight enough for them to really want it. We have one, our 8-year-old kind of likes it if we give it off to him and he's in the right mood. Our other kids just, they really don't want this, but I like it because we've had 2 kids almost have meltdowns. We put this in their hand and they've been able to play with it while they try to talk with us, and it helps them calm down while we're trying to talk and calm them down. So this one in my parent book gets an A+ because it stopped a couple meltdowns. Although, and the kids don't like it as much. Again, I can ball it up, fit it in my pocket real easy. Right before we go on a ride, I can take it out of my pocket and give it to them during a ride. So this one's been great. Again, it's just hard to give it to the kids. They're just not as engaged, and they don't ask for it like they did the block one. The other one we have hasn't gotten a lot of mileage, and hopefully we can use it a little bit more today, but it's a StressBall. And again, we got all these off of officeplayground.com. This one, the kids so far love it. We've just forgotten to bring it the last couple days. They've loved it and been asking for it.
Like this, just like then put them down. Grandma, look, it's like his eyes.
So we have gotten a little bit more mileage out of Squishy Jr. And again, all the fidgets that we got are from officeplayground.com. and they had some really great other options. We actually got some of these on clearance. This one it was on a clearance, and this one has been amazing for most of our kids. They like playing with it, and you were saying that, what were you guys playing with it?
Whack-a-mole.
They're playing that with it, where they push the things back in. And so our kids, once they discovered you could do that, a bunch of them that weren't as interested in it have now been squeezing it and like punching the things back in. So it's been actually a good nervous thing because they're squeezing it a lot, and they're getting a lot of that aggression out, that nervousness out, that energy out by squeezing. It's helping their senses by squeezing really hard. I would give this one a good mark, wouldn't you, for the park? Again, I did see on the website it said not to squeeze it in the same area all the time, or else it would get a hole in it and squish everywhere, so you just gotta kind of be aware of that. We told our kids, and they've done well with that. And then I gotta say, I think this one scored the best for parents and for kids. The only thing is it's hard because you can't really stick it in your pocket or anything, so when you gotta go on a ride where you gotta put your stuff in a locker, this is gonna have to go in the locker too, and you can't take it on the line with you. So that's the only bad side about this one. But again, I think as far as parents, I think the Hairy Tangle probably scored the best with us because it helped talk kids from meltdowns, helped calm them down. It was good for them. They could play with it, put it around their wrists. They made it into glasses and put it in their face. So that one scored the best with the parents. With the kids, not so much. So we kind of had to shove it in their hands and say, here, you're gonna play the Tangle now. So yeah, you might check out the other ones that we did, but hopefully this is helping you. And again, officeplayground.com. Like I said, our kids really enjoyed the neon squishy ball, but maybe it was our fault for not supervising and watching how hard they were squishing, but you're about to see that there is a problem that makes it lose points. So let's get down to grading. The wooden fidget puzzle earned an A with parents, and with kids it earned an A. The puzzle was fun, mobile, and it was durable. It was easy to take on rides, collapsible, and kept kids very well entertained. Good job, wooden fidget puzzle. The Hairy Tangle scored great with parents. With kids, it scored lower. We're going to give it a B with kids. It was still fun, it was mobile, it was good for tactile, feeling, squishing, and it kept kids entertained in line, and parents saw that it destroyed a couple of meltdowns before they went full blown. The Octopus Water StressBall, kids gave it an A. They loved the tactile, the squishing, the rubberiness, the stretching, and they thought it was a lot of fun, kept them entertained in line. However, parents knocked it down quite a bit to a C because it sprung a leak and it was messy. It also wasn't very easy to put in a pocket or keep in line when you had to get on a ride. The neon mesh squishy ball fell into the same camp as the Octopus. Parents had to knock it down because it leaked and caused a mess, and it also wasn't very easy to take before you had to get on a ride. Kids gave it an A. They thought it was fun, it was great for squishing, getting out nervous energy, and they asked for it quite a lot. So with kids, it scored great, parents lower. Contact us and let us know if this review was helpful for you in navigating the parks with your kids with sensory issues. Again, everything that we got was off of officeplayground.com, and be sure to visit our blog at transfiguringadoption.com.